Yo, what is up, everybody? Next is Reminisce, back at it again. Next is Bros Ultimate, back at it again with another video. Jesus Christ, I'm thinking my other YouTube channel. I've been posting there for so long, probably because it's more like something I do. Anyway, so, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, I'm super fucking tired. Like, I am making this at 7:45 in the morning. Like, I got up at like 7:39 and it's 7:45 now because I have a fucking busy day, so I'm gonna try and make this quick, but sure enough where I can at least get things done and get shit packed up. I'm going with Dominic Rocks today. Shout out to him, to the Dollar Book Shuffle, and ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first time here and if you do live in Delaware, go to Comics and Gaming Bethany Beach. If you are into Magic the Gathering at all, make sure you check that out. Not sponsored, by the way. It's just it's a fun place to be. Anyway, so once again, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, which you should, I'm doing the 2022 Royal Rumble predictions. So yeah, there. I'm not gonna pause. I'm just gonna go down the match card for you and just let you know who I think is going to win. Anyway, so first matchup on the card, it's is a mixed tag team match. It is Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz Maurice. Edge and Beth Phoenix should win. I think that they could possibly drag this out till Mania and make Miz beat Edge, but honestly, I don't see that being a Mania match. If they do that match like one last time, it should be at Elimination Chamber. But what's the whole fucking point of bringing Beth Phoenix in? Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, I just got a text from my mom. I just need to do shit because chores are fun. Anyways, but I think Edge and Beth Phoenix will win. I don't see them dragging this out any longer until like Elimination Chamber. So yeah, so I'm just gonna pick Edge and Beth Phoenix. Miz and Maurice, it's just kind of there to be there, unless they're gonna do trilogy thing. But I hope they don't have Edge versus Miz at Mania. I hope they have a better WrestleMania match for Edge, because don't get me wrong, Miz is a really great talent, and he does pretty well in both the ring and on the mic. It's just okay. I am a fan of the Miz. Once again, don't get me wrong. It's just I think that there could be better matches for Edge. No, I do not have him as one of my Royal Rumble winners. It's just I think that they could do a lot more than just put him into a feud with The Miz and have that be a Mania match. Yet again, Miz fought Shane McMahon at Mania, but Shane McMahon isn't as big as a name as a lot of people think. Like, okay, Shane McMahon is a big name, but anyways, I'm just rambling on. So I'm going with Edge and Beth Phoenix to win. I think everyone else is. Because it's the most obvious choice here, but once again, they could have Miz and Maurice pick it up and then do one more match. I think that, once again, they're going to go to Saudi Arabia, and at Elimination Chamber, we're going to get Edge versus The Miz in, like, no holds barred or something. I don't know. Anyway, for the second matchup, we have the Raw Women's Championship. We have Becky Lynch, who's the Raw Women's Champion, versus Doudrop. So Becky Lynch, definitely. If you haven't been keeping up with the rumors or whatnot, I'll get to that later. I'm also going to be listing down the Royal Rumble participants as well. I'm gonna have some time for that. Maybe, I don't know. 7:45. 7:49. I guess. Yeah, but Becky Lynch is going to win, definitely. I don't see them putting the belt on Doudrop yet. In fact, I don't ever see them putting the belt on Doudrop. Like, It's probably gonna be one of those like Nia Jax experience where it's like you don't think they're going to ever put the belt on her, but at some point they will in the future whenever she gets big enough name when she faces the right opponent. And I don't think that Doudrop is a big name yet, and I don't think that this is the right opponent. I honestly think this is too soon for Doudrop to get a women's title match. They don't want Liv Morgan. They didn't want to get Bianca Belair for certain reasons. I'll get to that later on for the women's Royal Rumble match. And then Doudrop was like the only option because new talent, getting like new superstars and whatever. But oh well. God, sorry guys. Once again, I'm super tired. It's like 7:49 in the morning. I literally once again woke up at like 7:39. It's like 10 minutes ago. I'm not fucking actively functional. Anyways, the third matchup on the match card, it is for the Universal Championship. The Universal Champion Roman Reigns takes on Seth Rollins with the Usos barred from ringside. Roman Reigns is going to retain, definitely. For one thing, every time Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins has had a match with each other, Seth Rollins has always won. Now, granted, you do have Kevin Owens at ringside on Seth Rollins, but I think something's going to happen. Either A, something's going to happen with Owens costing Rollins the match. They're going to get too cocky, and then they're going to try and cheat one too many times. And then Roman's going to pick up the victory. Or B, the referee's gonna, they're gonna go at it, Owens will get involved, the referee might throw Owens out possibly because of a whole Rumble match, or Roman Reigns or like you see some guys in hoods go and attack Owens and throw him over the barricade, and it turns out that's the Usos because they technically didn't interfere with the match, granted. Once again, they are barred from ringside, but they could still, do a sneak attack on Owens or something. Who knows? Whoever could throw him out. Who knows? But other than that, this matchup is going to be very well. I seriously think that Roman Reigns is going to retain. Once again, they're going to be pretty much blowing this up as a, hey, Seth Rollins has the advantage over Roman Reigns. Can Roman Reigns overcome it? Yes, he can, because look at the past matches who have always lost against someone, but then they come up with a victory. That's like Triple H on 2 occasions. Yeah. So yeah. So it's time for Roman Reigns to pick up a win over Seth Rollins, and another reason for that is because of the Men's Royal Rumble, which I'll get to here after I get done with matchup number 4. It's for the WWE Championship, first time ever, dream match in the making. The WWE Champion, Brock Lesnar, with Paul Heyman, takes on Bobby Lashley, with MVP. I can honestly at least say that's the Ultimate Farmer versus the Almighty. Shout out to the Great One. But I will full on admit that I did love the fact that Brock Lesnar came out on Monday Night Raw this week with the whole Farmer time on. That was just fucking brilliant. It was beautiful. Anyway, no, I am not gay. Just gonna put that out right now. I am not. Trust me. If we talked about other people, I would be simping for them harder. I don't know why the fuck I'm having this conversation anyway. Before I get ahead of myself, and this video becomes non-kid friendly like a lot of my other videos, or just my real life self, period, I'm picking Brock Lesnar to win. So Brock Lesnar, I technically have Bobby Lashley to win as well. I'll get to that. I'll get to that actually now. So for the Men's Royal Rumble match, the participants are Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn, Rey and Dominic Mysterio, Austin Theory, Otis, Chad Gable, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Kofi Kingston, Big E, Madcap Moss, Happy Corbin, AJ Styles, Omos, Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, Riddle, Damian Priest, Sheamus, Kevin Owens, and a possibly rumored / kinda confirmed Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, he's kind of in mix in between. Even if he was, they did come out and say that they didn't have any WrestleMania plans, that if he does return, so he's not going to win the Rumble match, and he might not even be at WrestleMania. If they don't even have Mania plans for him, then he's definitely not going to win the Rumble. I'm going to go with, like, my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the men's. I have, like, a top 5 for women's, but top 5 or 6 for women's. Anyways, I have 7 for the men. Let's get through the Brock Lesnar thing first. So with the whole Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns thing, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. They could have Lashley beat Lesnar for the WWE Championship and let one of my picks for the Rumble match win, Big E. Even at that though, I think Big E versus Brock Lesnar would be a really good match to have at WrestleMania. I don't think it's like a WrestleMania main event worthy match, but I have a feeling okay, how do I say this? I have a feeling like it be on night 1 right before the women's main event. I think that they're gonna have a women's main event like night 1 and then men's main event on night 2. WrestleMania 38 because I think because once again with the whole Roman Reigns winning, they could potentially bring The Rock back. Another one of my picks. So top 7. AJ, I'm just gonna put this out right now. I have AJ Styles, Goldberg, a surprise Forbidden Door entrant, Kota Ibushi. Now, Kota Ibushi has wrestled for WWE before. The last time was back in 2016 or 2017 during the whole... No, it was 2016, I want to say. It was 2016 during the whole Cruiserweight Classic tournament thing. He did face the Brian Kendrick in a phenomenal match, well, from what I heard. But I think this is going to be a debut kind of as well. I don't even want to say debut. If he's been on WWE before, then he's just kind of returning. But for newer fans, it's kind of debuting. But for fans like me, it's he's returning. So Kota Ibushi is one of the big picks I have to win, mainly because I kind of just want to see Kota Ibushi versus Roman Reigns. That on paper sounds phenomenal, and I have a feeling that if that was a main event, that you want to talk about WrestleMania main event worthy matches, I'd put Kota Ibushi versus Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and then make Kota Ibushi beat Roman, which that's another reason why I picked Roman Reigns to beat Rollins. I don't see him losing the Universal title unless it's at WrestleMania. Anyways, I got Kevin Owens to win if Seth freaking Rollins wins. I'm sorry, it's Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins. I don't know. Anyways, I also have Austin Theory to win it. I got Big E once again, and then as a surprise, another big surprise entrant, I have The Rock. The Rock I have to win, being to face Roman Reigns at the main event of WrestleMania 38, because the more they put a hold on Rock versus Roman, and if they do want to save it to Hollywood for WrestleMania 39, for one thing, who knows how far The Rock is going to be with this Hollywood career. Who knows, he could retire later on this year, and we might never get Roman versus Rock. If pandemic didn't happen, I think everyone could agree with me whenever I say that, yeah, this happened. That matchup would have happened at WrestleMania 36. So, yeah. Anyways, I just want to break down some of my picks here. AJ Styles, we are either going to get a rematch between Lesnar and Styles, or we can get a whole like Raw versus SmackDown thing, but AJ Styles actually comes to SmackDown instead, and we get a babyface AJ Styles versus heel Roman Reigns. That's, I think, something that everyone's wanting to see. That's something I've wanted to see. Like, that matchup would be good. Now, granted, once again, Omos is in it, so God knows they could be saving Omos versus its Styles for like a WrestleMania match. Like Elimination Chamber at most, please. Like, AJ Styles does not need to be facing Omos at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, put Omos in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and make him win it. That's literally the thing I do. If I would want to do Styles versus Omos, I'd put them into a matchup with each other. I like Elimination Chamber, even if Styles doesn't win it, or even if he does win it, I'd still put him in there. But yeah, that whole thing. Anyways, Goldberg. I think that's one person I don't think a lot of fans want Goldberg to come back and then win it. But we could possibly be getting that Spear versus Spear match if Goldberg does come in and win the Royal Rumble. We could get Goldberg versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That does mean Goldberg will win the Universal Championship, because if he does, then that's just one more thing. That's just like one more match. I think it only has like, what, 1 or 2 matches. So I think that we're going to be... So we could possibly get Goldberg versus Reigns at Mania. If not Mania, once again, the Elimination Chamber is going to be in Saudi Arabia. We could get Goldberg returning the night after the Royal Rumble, or the SmackDown after the Rumble. And we're either going to, get something going on with the winner picking the challenger, and then we're going to have something along the lines like Goldberg coming to face Roman Reigns one-on-one at the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be like once-in-a-lifetime match. Or once again, he come back, he could win the Royal Rumble, and then we could get Goldberg versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So again, I already described Kota Ibushi as like the Forbidden Door entrant. Kevin Owens, it's something that everyone's wanted for a while now. It's something I've wanted for a while now. Kevin Owens would be great pick to win once again. If Seth freaking Rollins wins his Universal Championship match, sadly enough, I hope to God that does not happen. Like, I'm super worried for that happening. Then we're gonna get Owens versus Rollins, but yeah, why? But if Kevin Owens does win, then we could possibly get Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens at the Elimination Chamber. At WrestleMania, because Brock Lesnar is not scheduled to be at Elimination Chamber, so we could get Lesnar versus Owens at Mania, and then we could get so Elimination Chamber might be more of a SmackDown pay-per-view kinda if Lesnar's not gonna be there, and if so, then we might get a men's SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, and the winner of that goes on. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ, it's already 8:03, and then the winner of the Elimination Chamber goes on to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Austin Theory, I have to win because he's going to build up like a big star. So we could possibly get Theory versus Brock, but that wouldn't be a good match. We just see a slaughter. So Bobby Lashley would win it, and then we'd get Lashley versus Theory, and then Austin Theory beats Bobby Lashley to become the new WWE champion. But I don't know how the hell they'd put Austin Theory over Brock Lesnar. That's like a big surprise win. I think if they did by roll-up, people get pissed because no one wants to roll up at WrestleMania, especially for a WWE Championship match, like no matter what pay-per-view it is, period. So, yeah. And then I have Biggie. I already discussed the whole Biggie versus Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns type thing. I think both we already got Biggie versus Roman Reigns, so we could get Biggie versus Brock Lesnar for the first time ever, and that'd be a stellar match. I still think that's a big match. And then I always described The Rock with the whole Rock versus Roman thing. Next up, the final match on the card. They have the Women's Royal Rumble match. with the participants being Summer Rae, Kelly Kelly, Mickie James, Lita, Queen Zelina, Carmella, Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, Bianca Belair as a SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, Dana Brooke, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Nikki and Brie Bella, Shotzi, Aaliyah, Shayna Baszler, and then Michelle McCool. I think some of these people might win it. I will give you my predictions. I think out of all the women that are named, I have two. I have Bianca Belair and I have Lita. I think Lita might strongly win it. I don't think that they'd let. I see Bianca Belair going back-to-back Rumble wins. I do, but I don't think it's time yet. I think it's just too early. Now, granted, we look at, let's see, 1990. The first ever back-to-back Royal Rumble winner was Hulk Hogan. That was in 1990 and 1991. But for the women's, I am not too big of a fan of multiple Royal Rumble winners. I'll say that right now. It's kind of like Royal Rumble wants to be like, yeah. Now again, of course, I say that The Rock's there, but that's different reasons. But for the women, I kind of like want there to be a new star for the women until it's like, yeah. So we're kind of have our hands tied here. We could either A, have someone new win it, or B, we could have our first ever 2-time women's Royal Rumble winner. I don't know. Depends if WWE wants to keep releasing stars or not. Anyways, but I think Lita will go on, face Charlotte Flair for the Smackdown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Do I think she'll win it? It's Charlotte fucking Flair. She'll beat her, sadly. But if she does win it, my god, the landscape of SmackDown would be fucking insane. You'd have, like, Roman Reigns as the Universal Champion, maybe, who fucking knows. You have Lita as SmackDown Women's Champion, the Usos as SmackDown Tag Team Champions, if the Usos don't, like, lose the belts at some point after Mania. I don't know. It was my next 3 picks are Bayley. Like I said, I already have like 5 picks for the women's. So Bayley as a surprise entrant, she could return, she could win it. We could and then we'd only have like one more 4 horsewoman winner to come next, and that being Sasha Banks. She could enter next year's Rumble and Women's Royal Rumble match and then win it. So that's a possibility because last time Bayley was doing a thing, somebody asked how Nia was doing, and she mentioned about how she was feeling great and whatnot. So we could get a Bayley return, and we could get Bayley going on to win the Women's Royal Rumble match. And then I think we're going to get that heel persona and get that whole Bayley-Michael Cole feud getting back up on stick again. And then her yelling Michael Cole being like, I won the Royal Rumble match and you never could, and blah, blah, yada, yada, that whole thing. I don't know. That's kind of fun, though. That was kind of fun. That was pretty enjoyable. I don't know why, but the whole Bayley-Michael Cole feud, like, got stupid at first. But then as it went on, while yes, it was stupid, it was just kind of like, oh, this is fucking funny. Anyway, that was for me, it was. I don't know about any of you. Anyways, another return I have is Asuka. Asuka, I could see being a 2-time Women's Royal Rumble winner. If she does enter, she is one of my picks to win. But once again, I kind of like want Lita or Bayley to win it. Or we could get Asuka versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Or we could get the name that everyone is talking about returning for Royal Rumble, which I will full on admit that I talked about this right before the whole rumor started to go around. I did, like, literally a week before the rumor started to go around. I was talking to my mom, I'm like, what if Ronda Rousey returns? She's like, that'd be awesome. I'm like, I'd pop hard. I even mentioned that to my grandma. So, like, a week before the rumors, I had Ronda Rousey. So, Ronda Rousey, if she does return at, like, number 30, she's gonna win it. There's no doubt about it. She's gonna win it. She's gonna go on to face Becky Lynch with the Raw Women's Championship, and then Ronda Rousey is going to become the new Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania. I really don't see any other person besides maybe Asuka taking that title off of Becky Lynch, but they also do want to push for a Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch storyline. Once again, that's another reason why I believe. But hopefully not. Like, if I had to choose my number one draft, okay. So with both men's and women's Royal Rumble matches, if I had to choose one person to win it, oh yeah, I'm sorry. For men's, it's tied with AJ Styles and The Rock at first place. If The Rock does return, then he's gonna win it. But if he doesn't, then my pick is AJ Styles to win it because of the whole babyface AJ versus heel Roman, or Styles versus Lesnar 2, which their matchup at Survivor Series is just phenomenal. Like, I loved it better than Lesnar and Bryan. And then for the women's, of course, Ronda Rousey is my pick to win if she does return, if she doesn't return. So I'm just going to do, like, top two picks here. Men's, once again, Styles and Rock. And then Ronda Rousey and Lita. Once again, I think Lita would win it because of the whole Smackdown segment with Charlotte Flair and whatnot. But I think Lita could possibly win it, like, on to face Charlotte and possibly even become the SmackDown Women's Champion. That'd be fucking lit to see. I mean, Trish Stratus as well could enter the Women's Royal Rumble match, and then we could get Trish Stratus and Lita as like a, as my hand as like a head-to-head thing, just like kind of like friends reuniting type thing, or like they can go out like Lita eliminates Trish Stratus from the Royal Rumble. So yeah, and then once again Ronda Rousey return at like number 30. Like, I've Trish Stratus come out 29, then everyone be like, is Ronda Rousey returning? Or they'll be like, Ronda Rousey returns, and everyone's like, yeah, like, even though we knew, we were still fucking hyped because it's Ronda Rousey. Look at Edge's return in 2020 with the whole Royal Rumble thing. So, yeah. So, that's my predictions. Once again, for the Rumble predictions, I got AJ Styles and The Rock, if The Rock returns. And then for the women's, if Ronda Rousey returns, she's like my number one pick. She's like everyone's, but if not, I have Lita to win it. Or a possible return of Bayley, but I think Lita will win the Women's Royal Rumble. Anyways, so that is my 2022 Royal Rumble predictions. Let me know what yours are down in the comment section below. Once again, I will be doing. Now, again, I did miss day one, but that's different. I really didn't have much time to look at the match card and stuff. I was just kind of busy that week as well, so I didn't really have time to make a video and put it out. So yeah, but I will be doing match cards for wrestling pay-per-views now every time there's going to be a new one, so I'll probably be doing one for Elimination Chamber whenever that's coming up. So once again, I am recording this at 8:12. Well, I did start to record this at 7:45, kinda, and then I went on, then yeah, anyways, so I gotta get going. I have shit ton of stuff to do. I'm thrilled about it, but at the same time, I don't know how I fucking feel about it because it's early ass o'clock. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so those are my 2022 Royal Rumble predictions. Once again, let me know who you want to win the Royal Rumble match, and let me know which WrestleMania main event do you want to see happen for Brock Lesnar and or Roman Reigns. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Once again, comment down below. Let me know all that fun jazz. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the post notification bell and click all so YouTube can remind you, so we can keep the algorithm up. Because apparently that's been shitful lately, and I know with the views that I get, not at all. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more WWE content. I am going to put more WWE content out there. And this is literally just the start of it. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.